Hello my Leo friends, and welcome to your card reading for the month of August. Here as the first card here, this is a very positive card here for you. The card of love is here in the first position here. It indicates here that there's love at hand here. We open our hearts to love here. Sometimes also it can mean a form of optimism that is surrounding her, especially here with the best card of the deck here next to it. There's also possibly some love coming here towards us here. There are many forms of love here. Possible love for the work also is possible here. If we have certain heartaches here, we could be more optimistic here. It advises also for looking for the good things in life here. We could give ourselves also permission to experience certain emotions. We could be willing to experience more vulnerability, or maybe we are more like Leo, more fearless here with this combination of cards. And then here then we have in the central card here the snake. The snake advises us to be silent, to be quiet, to act like a snake in the grass, look around us, not act too fast, act diplomatic here. It's possible also that there some person around us proves to be a threat. We could feel this here with the moon. There's a certain threat around us, but maybe we are not able to point out exactly the threat, and that's maybe why we need to keep silent till we are sure where exactly the threat is coming from here. We need to be alert here for certain signals, but with the moon you will feel it, but it's best not to act immediately on those feelings, because the snake advises us to be smart here, to be tactful, diplomatic here with this card combination. Then we have the first line here, the heart and the clovers. The heart and the clovers here, that if we are looking for love here, it means that love wish is materializing. If you were already in love or you already had love, it means that there is a luck in this love here. We are blessed in love here. If this is a new love, it will come true. It really materializes here with this card combination. There could be some sentimental happiness here. In the beginning we could be a little bit light-hearted over the relationship here, but there are certain opportunities here, desires for love here with this combination here. When your heart says yes, you should take this opportunity, but you should take it with diplomacy and with tact. So this is what we are seeing here. It's possible also that you feel a little bit cynical. Maybe you had bad experiences before, but this time you are ready to give it a try. But as I said, act wisely. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the clovers and the man here. We observe this person, or we experience this person here, this man, as a godsend here. We trust this person, and maybe this person gives you a certain support. This could be a material support, but it could also be an emotional support here, what we see here with the moon. We could, when we are at the side of this person, we could really feel lucky here, like this here with this combination. There's a playfulness here that is around us here. If this is a new relationship, we probably will take a chance for it, like we are chancing it. Then we have the clovers, and we already had the clovers. Then we go to the second line. We have the bear and the snake here. The bear and the snake here, it points to tact and diplomacy here. The bear expands everything, so it's very important here to be tactful, especially with the bear, because the bear expands everything. So we should be actually here, it tells us to be very wise. Also, we could have the ability for the moment now to be very tactful. We could be tactful. If we see something coming, we could feel there is something going on here. And especially with authority, because the tower is authority, we could feel that we need to be a little bit smart, cunning here. We do things in a roundabout way here. If we are looking for reaching a certain goal, we need to be wise now, tactful, diplomatic, and then you will be able to reach your goal here that you already have in your mind. It's possible also that you have the feeling that your boss is not 100% or your business partner is not 100% honest with you. So we must be cautious with this combination of cards here. It's possible also in another way that you feel that your boss is manipulative towards you, or if there's a leader around you, this person is a little bit manipulative, or he is manipulative. Also for business, be careful for certain investments. That you are not coming into debts or financial problems here. There could also sometimes this points to forms of deception. So be careful. As I said, use your wisdom here. That's why the snake is here. This person could be stronger than you anticipate here also. If you are in a relationship, it could mean there could be a conflict between the two partners. It's like you experience who has the power and who wants it. It's like you're on the balance, and you're always balancing. You need to find, you want to find the balance, but actually it might be Leo like to be in control. So it might be that you want to be in control now. But it's best, if you want this control, to be to act wisely here. Also, don't be reckless now. Don't be reckless with the snake. Don't be reckless. You will get what you want if you are wise. Here, with the snake and the moon, then again here we see the wisdom and the calmness that is asked from you here. If you are facing certain problems with a boss or in business, solve your problems in a peaceful way. If you solve them in a tactful and diplomatic way, you will have success, but not with aggression. This is not going to work here. There could be certain desires here. If you were betrayed before, you will need to be, maybe you need to be hide these betrayed feelings. You cannot exterior them now. There could be, if you are a guy, you could have some mental stress because of a woman. Maybe something happened to a woman here, or a woman did something to you, and it causes you mental stress and emotional problems here with this combination of cards. If you're a guy, you could be also a little bit suspicious here. But the thing is here, with this combination here, you will be excelling. If you are tactful and people try to hold you back, you're still able to move forward if you do the things in a quiet and smart and diplomatic and tactful way here. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible that things don't move forward as you expect it to be. There could be some disappointment, but still you will strive to get forward. This is what we are seeing here. Also, you could feel more active during nighttime. This is what we are seeing here also with this combination. If you are in a relationship, and this is the beginning of a relationship, it's possible also you take the next step in the relationship. You go from holding hands to the next level here. Then there could be, you could be, you are probably very talented in what you are doing here, and you could experience some feelings about conflict, like you're conflicted. It's like, does my employer manipulates me, or is he using my talents for his better good? But with this combination, it's possible that the boss is, or your manager is disappearing. So that's why we need to be tactful here with this combination of cards. Maybe you have the feeling that you are in conflict with your talents. You know you have the talents, you know you have the career opportunities, but there's something missing here like that. Be careful also if you come out honestly, that it don't work against you. Be tactful, be wise here. You will feel certain things, but the question is, would it be wise to express that? The snake tells us, be wise here. This is what we are seeing here. If things are not moving forward as we expect it to be, still we have a lot of inspiration. There's a lot of inspiration here. Certain people also will work in the entertainment sector here. If you are included, because Leo likes to be included in the whole thing, you will be happy. You will be happy to be included in the creative things of the whole project that you are involved in. Also, other things here could bring you happiness. You could experience physical happiness also with this combination of cards. There could be a certain excitement here. If people in high places appreciate your work, it could really give you a kick. You could have a kick out of that one here also. Also, you yourself, you have like a sophisticated ability to steer certain people in certain ways here. For ourselves, it's possible also we experience like the lover as something special here with this combination of cards here. Also, sometimes it points that we are willing to go very far for what we want here. We could have certain desires, and we could be a little bit conflicted. How far am I willing to go where I want to be? Then we have the third line. We have the child and the son here. There could be some need for freedom, expressing of freedom. You creative endeavors here. If you do something, it could be very positive here. If you have a boss or a manager, even though the situation is difficult or maybe you don't feel it's totally honest, still there will be some praise towards you. They could even tell you this is a genius stroke, we didn't see it that way. This is what, but be careful not to give everything away here. Keep your talents for yourself. As I said, keep to yourself here, be wise here. With this combination. With the child, we could, in certain areas, we could be a little bit naive. Don't be naive here with this card combination. Then we have the sun and the tower here. The sun and the tower here, we feel really that we are in a winning circle here. Also, there's some form of proud here, because probably what we did before. Also, it points to a good health. If the luck is at your side here, it will be for a longer time, because the tower points to a longer time here with this next to the sun. Sometimes also there will be moments that you want to be alone. The moon can be a little bit alone, and the tower also. So there could be certain moments. Maybe it's inspiring your creativity if you're alone. So this could be also the reason why sometimes you want to be alone. There could be some clearness if you are staying alone here. But it's sure here that certain authorities will respect and make it clear that you have the skills here for what you are doing. Then we come in the vertical line here. We have the heart and the bear here. This points that it could mean that we are really in love here. With this combination, you could see it as the big love. Maybe you waited a long time for this love here. There could be some form of a romantic love here. We could also feel protected. We could feel protected by this person, but it could be the beginning, because the child is the beginning of something here. We could really feel protected by this person. It's possible also that if you are in business, that the business partner has substantial funds. But be sure, don't trust on the appearance. Be sure. you might have the feeling, but be careful that that what you see is real, because sometimes it could be only like an image. Sometimes also this points to jealousy here, but we feel protected if we are willing to go in this love. We feel protected here. We experience here the power of love here. If this person is your boss, it's possible also you have romantic feelings towards your boss. This is possible also. If there was a problem with one of your parents, maybe the mother, it's possible also you need to tend them. That you need to spend some time to tend your one. That you need to tend some of your parents here. Maybe they are not feeling well. This is possible also. Then we have the bear and the child. It's possible that there is a change of manager. Maybe your manager is disappearing. Maybe there's a change of boss here. It's possible also with this combination here that something happens and it has a major influence on the relationship. This is what we are seeing here. So maybe some event occurs and it has an influence how the relationship evolves. Then we have the bear and the child. The bear and the child, as I said here earlier, it could mean a new boss, a new manager, maybe some changes of authority here. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible also that if you experience a new boss or a manager, that this person, it's the first time that he is in such a position. And maybe it can work in your advantage because the person is inexperienced. You get more in a position that you can steer the manager here. This is what we are seeing here also, because I'm assuming here that you are the more experienced one than in this position. If we have children here, it's possible also that we have the feeling that our children are growing up. Maybe there's a conversation with your children, and the answers that you get become more adult. So that was what we are experiencing here also. Also, we are very protective here towards our children here. It's possible also that here we see that we are leading leading then that is then to business again, that we are leading the manager, that we are helping him. So it means in fact you are a little bit in an authority position, although it's indirect, but it could be positive here for you here. Then we have the clovers and the snake here. The clovers and the snake here, it points to wisdom, understanding. Sometimes also we need to detach ourselves. Detachment can be good for thinking over, for clearing our mind. This is our mind. So we need to detach sometimes. Sometimes if we are alone, we get good ideas. So sometimes it's best to take a step back, maybe relax in our room. Sometimes also we like to be in the dark a little bit. We think in the dark, we rest in the dark, and it can give us good ideas here with this combination of cards here. If we have certain intentions also, it tells us to keep them to ourselves. Don't say what you think, or don't do that. Just keep it for yourself for the moment here. You can help, but don't put the whole lot in it, like that. Don't sell yourself out here. This is what we are seeing here. We get opportunities here. And maybe due to this, that you help this person, there could be personal you could benefit of the help of this manager. It could also help you move forward. This is what we are seeing here with this combination here. Something, but you need to be careful also not to get in problems. Don't become too personal. Just take distance don't put you, as I said, don't put your whole knowledge in there. Then we have the snake and the sun here. If a situation becomes tricky and it points out that they want to put the finger at you, you will get out of it, because with the snake is smart. So you will be able to manage yourself out of the situation. If they want to trap you, you will come out with a large margin, possibly due to your experience. This is what I'm thinking here. The success comes here literally to tact and diplomacy. If people were not honest to you, or you experienced betrayal before, there could be success now. It will reverse for you in a positive way. There could also be some expenses. Even if you're an employee, it's possible that you have some expenses related to the work. This is possible also. In a certain way, after careful consideration, it's possible also that you bring out the truth. If you move forward and you feel that you move forward, so it's possible that you celebrate on your own or in a very small circle. Also with this combination, sometimes there could be some people around you that are jealous. They are jealous of your abilities. This is what we are seeing here also. Then we have the man and the moon. The man and the moon, it's possible that we get an invitation. Maybe we are invited here to a nice place, a high status place, because the tower is a high status place. Somebody can invite you for them here. We receive honors here. There could be mutual attraction here also with this combination of cards, and you could feel that the person who invites you out is sometimes you can read each other very well here. There's positive forebodings here with these cards. For if this is on business, this could be there could be a lot of feelings here related to, maybe it's something you waited for a long time, and I don't mean this in a romantic sense here. Then we have the moon and the tower. The moon and the tower here, it refers to popularity. Here we are popular. It gives us also strength that we are popular. As we know, Leo likes to be in the spotlight, and it could make us really positive. There could be some indication here that you are ready for going to the next level. If we felt resentment before, we are able to let this resentment go now also. Something new is starting for us. We could take also distance here. If certain things happen, we are able to take distance here. Then we have the heart and the snake. We're going to do the cross here also. The heart and the snake here. We need to be careful here with the snake here. It might be that you are in love, but with the snake we always need to be very careful. Be careful that also with business, be careful that the things are really as you see them. That's why the snake tells you to wait. There could be some form of dishonesty, or maybe somebody else is involved and it's not clear. Like there could be a second business partner, or there could be a hidden business partner, or there could, if this is in love matters, there could be a hidden relationship. This is what we are seeing here. We need to be aware of this. So move slowly here, move cautious. This is what we see, because the snake is cautious here. The intentions of the other party could not be what you think, but even maybe you cannot see it because you're in love here. Maybe the person is not what they show to be. Then we have the snake and the tower. This can give us the ability to take distance from what happened in the past. If there was a tiresome situation, we are able to let it go. We have now have the abilities, we have the experience, we have the creativity to move our own way here. It's like we are shedding off skin. We are next to ready for the next level. I repeat myself, but this is always coming back here. As I said, and I repeat it again, don't show the back of your tongue. With the snake, we cannot show the back of our tongue. You need to be discreet, and if you have a new manager or a new boss, don't show the back of your tongue. It's better to be a little bit private and be confidential about certain matter. Don't put your heart in it completely. There could the people around us could be very smart and wise, so be careful. Also yourself, you could feel a very strong self-discipline to reach what you have here with this combination. Then we have the man and the snake here. Again, here this is a person. It shows two faces, so be careful in business here. Even if you're in love, be careful, move slowly here. In another way, it also could mean, if that is not the case, that it could mean that the partner, the man in this case, could be very possessive or very jealous. So if you take steps, be careful that this person is not too possessive, but sometimes it points to a person who has more than one relationship. There could be some manipulation, there could be some jealousy here, even if there is another woman. But for yourself, it can make you very strong-willed here. Then we have the snake and the child. The snake and the child here. As I said here, don't be blind if you are in love. Don't be blind. If there are difficulties, you will be able to solve them with this combination. But there is certainly a new start here. Something new is happening here for you here. If we were naive before, we will not be so innocent anymore. We will not be so innocent anymore because our experience will help us here. This is what we are seeing here. So, my Leo friends, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this card reading. Thank you for watching and see you next month. Bye bye now.